It's gonna get tricky. Need to press, I'm not surprised it's all just muscle memory at that point. Yeah, it really is. Like, literally the worst part of it is just remembering what guy you have to talk to at what point to trigger the event to, like, let you through to the next part of the game. And even then, in the English ones, I'm forgetting that as well. Because I just don't read the text. Me as a kid not being able to play through Emerald because it's like, wait, who did I have to talk to again? Emerald is really tricky on the attention span, I will say. Like, if you're a kid with a low level attention span, or just like an inability to with like comprehension and stuff, these games are really tough. Kanto games, so easy. Nice and fluid, makes sense. Never tried playing a Japanese game, but I doubt it's actually too hard. It really isn't. It really isn't, because it's also like, how much of the video game text are you actually reading in like old Pokemon games, you know? Like, it's different if it's your very first playthrough and you have no idea about anything. But if it's like a second or third time playthrough, it's such a breeze. And I already do this thing, like, all my Pokemon, I'll put, like, Surf and Waterfall, or, like, Cut and, like, Dig and stuff, I'll put them in certain slots in the, like, in what order I want them to sit in. So, like, for instance, like, my surfing guys, I always put Surf on the left-hand side and then Waterfall is on the right. Like, I usually go from, like, weakest move to strongest, is, like, how I'll, like, go around with it. Like, for example, Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Earthquake, they're always on, like, the bottom right-hand side for me. And then I usually put, like, you know, your Cut, your Quick Attacks, that sort of stuff, always on, like, the top left. And then the other two moves usually go in the middle. But usually, like, my Thunder Wave, my Sleep Powder, that sort of stuff, top right-hand side. And then the bottom left corner will just have, like, whatever other move it has. And it's nice as well, because with the, like, as soon as you press the start button to go into here, the order of, like, all this stuff, it doesn't change on the games. So it's like, if you're able to count and, like, from the top, they're like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's save, because it's, like, underneath your name. And then it's, like, one further down is that. But, like, worst comes to worst, you just click on something and you're like, oh, whoops, that was the wrong option. Go back, please. Gilgamesh, I'm surprised that you don't do any other, like, shiny hunting on the side of the Jirachi. Just because if it was me, if I had, like, a super crazy long reset time, I would dead set be, like, hunting something that's, like, super quick. Whether it be, like, a strong spawn in Sword and Shield, or, like, I don't know, like, just something that's a, like, really fast soft reset. And just, like, rake up a couple of shinies by doing that. Normally you would. Physically could not for a Jirachi without negatively impacting the reset time by a lot. Ugh, evil. Evil. Actually the worst. I'm so sorry to hear that. There's a lot of inputs required. Why you hate Jirachi. Evil. Can't side hunt, you can't read, I'm just suffering. This is why I will never hunt Jirachi, actually. Like, you get me complaining about just a standard A192 hunt. As soon as it hits like 6,000, I start complaining. I'm the biggest sook when it comes to shiny hunting. I couldn't imagine doing an extremely slow hunt like that. Like, the only type of hunt like that I want to do is Pokemon Battle Revolution. Would you ever do a Roma? Yeah, but Romas are easy, man. Romas are so easy. They're a little bit time consuming, but I would work out from like the easiest ones to the hardest. Like, you would never catch me doing like Fire Red Leaf Green Romas, but like Heartgold Silver, Roku, Entei for sure. I actually really want to do, I've spoken about this a couple of times, I want to get a copy, and by copy I mean like one of each, of Heart Gold and Soul Silver that are Japanese. And what I want to do is I want to get Japanese Entei and Latios on one game, Japanese Raikou and Latios on the other game, shiny. So that like, and not catch them, but just have them roaming around. So I've got the two cats roaming around Johto, and then I've got the two jet planes running around Kanto. Just to get like a happy surprise encounter of like, regular this, shiny that, and it's like, oh crap, no, that's actually my shiny Entei. What the hell? You know? Like, that would be so cool. Jirachi you're getting now and then yeeting. The way that you typed that fully made me think that you were gonna like throw the Jirachi. I'm like, damn, what? Jirachi? Honestly, yeah, you can throw her at this point. Are you able to nickname that Jirachi or not? Because if you can, you fully need to name it like Exorcism or something. You can in Gala, I think. Okay, that is hilarious. But it's like, here, you have to wait all the way until Gen A to be able to nickname it. And then you can. But yeah, I guess the reason why I don't find Romas as tough is because it's like really not that much mental strain. It's just a little bit time consuming, you know? Getting them to actually show up can take a little bit. But like, I don't know. I think there's definitely worse hunts out there than Romas. Like, that Jirachi, any sort of Coliseum hunt, god awful. Manaphy Egg hunt, evil. Because it's like, not only do you have to like have two different games, and then you have to have a third one to be able to like hunt it on, it's like, it's just so much brain power, you know? Whereas like with the Battle Revolution costume, it's like, once you have the setup for the team, then it's like easy peasy to go. And it's good because like I'll be doing it on a what's it called? I'll be doing it on a Wii U in like tabletop mode or whatever the hell. So like I'll fully just have the Wii U like on the desk with me, and then I want to have a camera set up on it, obviously, to be like recording it. And then I'll just do it that way. So I'll be hunting these, and then I'll have like a camera with PBR on it, okay? First Flawless Hunt was actually a Roma for some reason. I don't know why I did that, but it was insane. The amount of people who go after crazy stuff for their first shiny hunt is actually really sick. Like, I know people who their first shinies were like legendaries. My first shiny was an Execute in the Safari Zone in Leaf Green that fled from me. I got to throw one ball, it shook once and then left. Like sometimes it's just really cool just to like see the thing happen, you know? First of all, Shiny was a Pidgey in Leaf Green while trying to go for Vulpix. Dude, I faced on a Pidgey doing that exact same hunt. I've got a Pidgey and a Sandshrew from that location. I need to go back and get Vulpix. I also want to get Ekans and Growlithe. More so Growlithe than Ekans, but like I wouldn't be upset. First hunted shiny in Black 1 was Snivy. It felt an appropriate place to start. Dude, that's a crazy hunt to do. I'm assuming it was single hunting. Because of like way back in the day. Cresselia and VDSP. Oh, that's such a fun one to do. That's so cool. Cresselia is so sick. Especially at night. Shiny hunting Cresselia in the nighttime is 100% how I would do it. I want to go after Cresselia in 4th gen. Found it in the day, but you did get a video of encountering it at 9. Yeah, that's cool. That's the other thing about rumors is that once you see it, all you gotta do is run from it and save, and then you're good to go. The cool thing about Cresselia as well is that like you can have it roaming around in 4th gen Sinnoh, but then you can like fully soft reset for one that you can catch and keep in 5th gen. Way back in the day was last year, but yeah, it was single hunted, it wasn't too bad. Gotcha. What numbers did you get it at? I can't believe you've only been hunting for a year, that's kind of sick. You've done some really cool hunts in that time, Silver. Last year for you too, actually. That's cool. That's very, very cool. I've been shiny hunting since like late 2017. And then... Wait, no, it might have been earlier than that. I'm just gonna say it's 2017 is when I started hunting. And then I got into full odds hunting in maybe like 2019. But honestly speaking, like I wasn't doing that many method hunts. Like I would do like a Masuda method here or there. I would do like the chain stuff for Let's Go. I fully used to queue up in PUBG and be shiny hunting while waiting for the queue. Or waiting for the match to start. Like we would be queued up and it would be like, okay, match starting 5 minutes. Get a couple of encounters in, get a couple of resets, whatever. Enjoyed full odds hunting so much more than method hunting. Yeah, full odds hunting I really love. Look, I'm not gonna like get to the point where I'll ever be like full odds elitist because I think that's stupid. But like so is like method hunting elitists. Like people who are like method hunters that dunk on full odds. It's like, can we just enjoy our different pastimes that are the exact same goal? Like yes, you are getting yours faster than me. Yours is about the destination, mine's about the journey and the destination, okay? Which is crazy because I hate road trips. But, joking about full odds elitism is really funny. Dude, but there really are full odds elitists out there. They really exist. They're like, damn, you're on more than one game? Yeah, you're not actually doing full odds. It's like... Wow, you really don't understand terminology and what it means. Some people who use your RNG look down on people who don't use RNG. Yeah, and then there's like fully shiny hunters that look down on people for using RNG rather than just like shiny hunting it. Love to claim it's the same thing as soft resetting. Yeah, I know. It's just stupid. It really feels like, you know when human beings don't understand each other's cultures? So they think their culture is better than this one because they don't understand that they're basically all vibing, but they don't understand each other. And they're not communicating very well. So it just gets argumentative. Oh yeah, lolly, for sure. I love watching other people do RNG stuff. Like, I think it's so cool, especially like the stuff that you can do in Emerald with RNG. Like, it's really, really cool. But outside of that, like, I've got no interest in it. But it's the same as speedrunning, you know? Like, I love watching other people do speedrunning. I don't speedrun myself. I really do think that people are just bad at staying in their own lanes, you know? Like, I'm very much I am a shiny hunter. I am mostly, like, I would consider myself 80-20 split on the full odds versus method. And the only method I use these days is literally just having a shiny charm. Like, that's it. Shiny charm and sword and shield is so much fun. Speedrunning has been sourced to you due to Dream and other cheaters. Yeah. I mean, I really don't focus on those people. I more love watching when video games first come out, like when Mario Odyssey first came out, watching the speedruns of like early Odyssey where it's like everyone was still learning how to do different things and like do different glitches and things to save time. And then you would see them, they would do something crazy. It's like, oh crap, I just like got 10 seconds off the clock. Like, hell yeah, you know? Like, that stuff is so cool to me. When ZA comes out, eventually I'll totally be method hunting there though. Yeah, I'm working slowly, like chipping away to like complete the Pokedex to be able to get like everything 10 out of 10. Like, you know how everyone's working really hard to get like full odds Arceus files? I'm basically the opposite. Because I'm like, Arceus already is just like a fun run around, see if you find a shiny. Like, Sparkle Go Blur is so good. So like for me, I think I would have the most fun if it's like, not me constantly having to check to be like, oh crap, this one's full odds. Oh crap, this one's like 1 in 2,000 or something, you know? I also really love watching no-hit runs. No-hit runs are so cool to watch, especially with like Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda no-hit runs are so fun. The game is on the Switch, methods are being used for me at least. Oh, you're saying that you'll like get the charm if it's a Switch game? Yeah. Yeah, I'm basically the same way at this point. Like, I've got the charm on Let's Go Pikachu, I've got it on Sword and Shield. I didn't bother getting it on Scarlet Violet just because it's like, I couldn't be F doing the Pokedex and I was like getting a headache. So I'm like, I don't play those games. But I do want to like get the 10 out of 10 Dex entries for Arceus. Like, I just think that would be so much fun. Oh, dude, the Legends Arceus sound, I really do think without that sound, people wouldn't have gone ballistic over Legends Arceus the way they did. Like, I think people would have been burnt out way sooner with that game without the sound. Like, the sound really does change everything. Always found perfecting Dex is just really annoying. You've only done it for like 10 to 20 months. I've actually, like, I've always really enjoyed, especially in like Fire Red, Leaf Green, Diamond and Pearl. I really loved as a kid doing the Pokédex and just like being able to scroll through and read every single Dex entry and see every single Pokemon. Like, I really have fond memories of completing the Dex in Sword and Shield. somewhat ham when you got your English Emerald, I think this year or last year. Get as much of the decks as I could. Yeah, I really do want to complete the decks in this game. I think that would be so much fun. It's also really cool just seeing all of the legendaries in a Pokédex. Like, I want to do the Fire Red Leaf Green decks. I want to do this decks. I want to do Heart Gold or Silver. 5th gen, I want to do a shiny living dex for. 5th gen's where it's going to be crazy. But like anything beyond that, I do need to get a Silvally in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. My Ultra Sun game is fully missing Silvally and that's it. Everything else is good to go. But I really do think with that game, like I'm gonna complete the decks and then just fully not pick up the charm. I had to force yourself to complete Sword and Shield decks just because you never really enjoyed it. None of the mons were too hard to get, but that was just that there were so many of them. Like if the decks had 30 mons you could get from 1% encounters, that would be so cool. I don't know, for me it's just more like childhood nostalgia of like reading the thing, being like, Professor Oak wants me to complete the Pokédex. He wants to study and learn about Pokemon, so I need to help him. Like, I actually find it very satisfying to be like, okay, these are like 20 really easy Pokemon to get. Let's just go get them. And I also love doing it via like each route. So like you go into a route, get all the Pokemon in there. Move on to the next one, get all the Pokemon. You know, like that's why I love Professor Oak's challenges so much. Because it's like you're not allowed to like progress in the game until you've done all these Pokemon. I tell you what, Professor Oak's challenge in 5th gen with the Ordino Shaken Grass, that would come in so clutch, man. That really would. I feel like a speedrunner doing the initial bits of the Ruby save file whenever you get sick of a save file and it's trying to run. Yeah, I really do love early game Pokemon's playthroughs. Like, there's something very nice about it. I actually do the beginning of the story, the rival battle, and get back to Birch in 5 minutes. That's so cool, man. What starter do you pick? Or do you, like, just roulette them? 32224. Dude, that is such a cool ID. That is such a sick one. You need to stick with that for a while. That kind of goes crazy. I really want to get an ID that has a heap of reoccurring zeros on it at some point. I do suck at trainer ID setting. I find it so boring. I should honestly be doing it on the side in Ruby Sapphire. Oh yeah, for sure. 00000. This number would be so sick. 0005A, that is really sick. That's really, really cool. 08192 is like my golden goose. It's like, this is the epitome of trainer IDs. It's so cool. I kind of want to do, because I've got 2 Japanese Ruby Sapphire games, their batteries have run dry on them. I think it would be really, really cool to like shiny hunt Trico and Mudkip again. Like one of each on the games. I think it would be really cool to do that while doing it the way that you have to in Emerald. So it's like you get a trainer ID, reset 100 times, new ID. Reset 100 times, new ID, and just see like what ID comes up with the shiny frame. Yeah, the amount of stuff that you can do with the RNG manipulation is so cool, man. It's really, really sick. Hey Echo, welcome in, man. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. How are you, dude? I love the stuff that you can do with the paintings in Emerald. How it's like, here, go check the painting, go like jumble all of the frames, see if you get a good shiny frame. Look at the fact that Sonics did that and got the Beldum in Emerald is so crazy. It's so cool. Like it really, like shiny hunting in Emerald is so chill once you understand how it works. Like people hear, oh, you can't soft reset, and then they freak out. When it's like, actually, how many times are you going to be soft resetting in these? I do think it's hilarious that I was shiny hunting in Emerald before I even understood that the RNG was broken. Like 2019 Mads really went, okay, it's Safari Week, I need to pull out my Emerald and my Leaf Green, see what we get. Ended up with a Execute and a Giraffe Rig. That Giraffe Rig is so cool. I will reclaim it at some point. There's some old emos Umbreon made and I'm trying to re-add them. Love the rest one. It was supposed to be a lurk emo, but I got this one. Oh yeah, that's cute. Yeah, it is cool going back through old emotes to be like, yeah, like, you know what? Let's just like shuffle them around a little bit. Let's mix it up. I can't wait for my animated emotes to be finished. I should actually message Umbreon to see like when the other emotes are gonna be ready. Let me see. Dude, speak of the devil. You're gonna try and finish one of the emos before bed. $30 loose if they release something for completing this. They might just finally buy those games. I kind of like owning physical copies of Pokemon games these days just to be able to say like I've got every single Pokemon game physical copy, you know? Like I would love to like have a shelf someday that literally has like complete in box every single Pokemon game. But that would be so cool. Even if they're loose, honestly. But I feel like because it's so much easier with the Switch games, just to be like, it's cool. Just to say like this is the set of them. Now have a great sleep, dude. Thank you for hanging out. Never buy a digital game if you can avoid it. It seems way too risky. I mean, the thing that sold me on buying like digital games is because it's like the save file isn't saved to a cartridge anymore. It's just saved directly to the Switch. So it's like, if you're gonna lose your save file, you're gonna lose your save file no matter what. Like I buy so many digital games now just because it's like, it's the convenience of being able to like go through and just like click the home button, scroll over to a different game, start playing that, you know? And it also like so many games on the eShop and for the Nintendo Switch are digital only. Because they'll be ports from like Steam games or PlayStation games and stuff. Yeah, there are certain games that I'll get the physical cart for, but there's also others like, this is so bad. The amount of, so Sword and Shield, I have those games physical and digital, just because I love the idea of like, you know, I've got the physical copy, but I was playing Pokemon Sword so much, while also playing other games that I felt like I was like having to switch out the cartridge every 5 seconds. So I was like, you know what, screw this. I love this game so much. Let me just buy it again and be done. Honestly, best decision I ever made. And then with BDSP, I got my parents to pre-order me for Christmas it was like you pre-order it and you get it in like a special like metallic case and you get like both games and stuff. I was getting that for Christmas, but I couldn't wait to play BDSP. I really thought that I was gonna wait until Christmas to play it. Dude, I watched Dallas's stream. I got 5 minutes in, I was like, screw this, I'm buying it. So I bought a, just the copy of Brilliant Diamond, and then I immediately started Shiny Hunting for Turtwig. And again, best decision ever. I love that game so much. Just the memories that I have with it, so much fun. Plus being able to have the, like the events for Shaman and Darkrai and Arceus all just there, ready to go. Very, very cool. Didn't get going, but yeah, when everyone forgot to do their old art style, it hurt because I loved it so much. Have a great rest of the show, man. Have a good rest of your night, Echo. Thank you for hanging out, man. Have a good sleep. Have sweet dreams. Guys, I need a pee. Problems with being hydrated is that you need to dehydrate yourself. When are we getting ads? 10 minutes from now? Hang on, someone's ringing me. Give me a sec. I just gotta answer this real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I had to answer a phone call and then had to see if a parcel got delivered or if it got left at the front door. Dude, the post guys at our place, they love not knocking, not ringing the doorbell, but just leaving crap on the front doorstep. Even though we fully have a like big letterbox with a parcel thing in it. So I put them, it's so annoying. Dude, I've been making really good progress on these encounters today. All things considered, the amount of times I've been getting up and stuff, I'm doing pretty good. What song is next? Ooh, okay. Okay, baby, I'll go crazy. Go stupid. Go ballistic. By the way, thank you to everyone who's lurking and chilling. Good luck on the hunts. Maybe one of you find a shiny. And if you don't, well, good luck anyways. Because shiny hunting can sometimes be the absolute best or the absolute worst. I will say, I do think that my luck is starting to turn around a little bit. Because like my last couple of hunts have been so all over the place. Like it's been 10k and then less than 1,000. 14,000, less than 1,000. You know, like really just like crazy either over odds or crazy under odds. It's like, why are we doing this? Yeah, let me look. So yeah, literally, like Nidoran in the Safari Zone. No, hang on, wait, it goes back even more. Okay, executed in the Safari Zone, 13k. Nidoran in the zone, 12k. Yoshi, 10k. Riolu, 14,000. Sandal, 10,000. It's like, what in the hell is up with this? And then in between those ones, it'll be like 500, 2,000, 1,000. Like, it's just so... It's weird, man. It's very weird, is all I can say. And I understand why it happens, because both games go to odds, and then the one that didn't find the shiny, like, you know, she's already cooked. So it makes sense for it to pop off quickly. It's just like, sometimes, damn, you really just want a little bit of consistency with the hunting, you know? Like, I feel like most other people are getting their shinies all around, like, 4,000. All around, like, between 2,000 and 4,000. 4,000 to 6,000, 6,000 to 8,000. But they have a very consistent, I don't know, set of data. Whereas my data is so completely skewed. Like, I swear to God, my stuff would be like, okay, yeah, we're not going to use any of your data in this information booklet just because it's so all over the place. Can you get Shepherd and Bayonet in Sword and Shield? I feel like you can't. Can you get them in Sword and Shield? Hang on, let me look. I want to see. Because if there's like a Bayonet strong spawn somewhere, that would be sick. Locations. Not available in this game. That's so interesting. They really have Duskull, but they don't have Shepherd. That's so weird. It's so weird to me. Is that not weird to anyone else? Like, why would you have one of the ghosts but not the other one? Dude, that Stargazer Coliseum did not last very long. I have a feeling that like YouTube just started the song when it was like 20 minutes in. Not surprised anymore that they don't or do include. Yeah, but like we got it. Lotad and then the Shepherd. And by Shepherd, I mean C-dot lines. You know, like, I don't know, it feels very weird. Then again, we don't have Cacnea in those games either. There's a lot of Pokemon that are missing. Either way, a strong spawn Bayonet would have been very, very cool to do. Same with like strong spawn, like Dusclops. I think I want to pull out my Switch and I want to do a strong spawn on the side. I think is what I need to do. Have you been doing any more DAs in the last couple of days, Silver, or have you been focused mainly on just like Dex completion stuff? We need to do a DAs, but it's probably primarily the Dex. Yeah, that's cool. I can't believe you got like 2 DA shinies so incredibly quickly next to each other. Like it makes sense because 1 in 100, but still, it's so cool. Completing Sword and Shield Dexes though, so I'll be returning there soon. What game do you have as like your primary file? His Frenzy has Shield and I have Sword. So like if you need any of like the trade evos and stuff again. You have Sword Doggo? Dude, we literally pick the same games. That's so cool. I love when that happens with people. Like you go through like which of these version exclusives do you pick? So close to picking Shield, but the store you decided at the store you decided Zacian was cooler. That's so cool. I fully pick my games based off the version exclusives. Like there were just some like Pokemon that were only available in Sword that I loved so much more. Okay, let's go through the list. Yeah, it was like Surfetch, Stonejourner, Tomorrowline, Passimian. My Dragonline was added in later. Oh, Darumaka, Darmanitan, for sure, were some of the faves. And then what did you guys got? You guys, they got the Ponytail line and Corsola. Yeah, so with that generation of Pokemon, it was more about like which ones do I hate less. And I really hated Corsola, like I thought it was so depressing. And Ponytail was just like, I so desperately wanted a Ponytail like regional variant that made it a Pegasus. Like I wanted that so bad. So the fact that we just got like a fairy type, what do you call it? What is it? It's a unicorn. It's like, lame. The only ones from Shield that I love more than Sword is definitely like Appleton and Ice Cube. But it was so easy just to like trade over the apple that makes it an Appleton, so it like wasn't even a big deal. And then with Ice Cube, I'm fully gonna play through Shield, go into the Tundra, and then just hunt it. Hey you Slinky, how are you, man? Can't stay, but you popped in to wish good luck. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. I hope your stream was good, dude. I hope your night was good. I hope you're big chillin'. Have a great sleep, my friend. Didn't know anything about the games besides the 4 or 5 mods you saw from Pokemon, and I wasn't paying attention to YouTube or anything. A lot of overlap between Sword and Shield and SV Dexes, so I don't have to waste my limited resources in Sword. Yeah, for sure. I always look at like the version exclusives before the games drop. Just because, especially now, like with the way that the legendaries work and stuff, it's like, which legendary do I like more, but also like which version exclusives do I like way more. And, like, I love Stonejourner. And I've never hated Flapple, so like that was like a pretty easy sell. Because it was like, I absolutely like despise Galarian Corsola. Like the fact that she fully like dead bleached coral. As someone who lives in a country with a Great Barrier Reef that's actually going through it, I'm like, damn, this is depressing. This is actually the worst, TM. Hope your day and stream's been great too. Catch you later. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's been good so far. We've been big chilling. Gonna try and hit 4096 tonight, so that'll be good. Love Zacian enough to instantly buy Sword over Shield. Yeah, I was always Team Sword Dog. My brother was 100% Team Shield Dog. Like the amount of memes we used to send to each other of just like dog carrying knife versus dog stuck in fly screen. It was a great time. That's the other thing about my brother and I. We're very good at picking opposite games. So, like with Sun and Moon, he picked Pokemon Sun. I would have picked Pokemon Moon. And then with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, he wanted to play Ultra Moon just because he hadn't played that version. So I was like, sweet, I want Ultra Sun. I want Solgaleo. Enjoy about the games based on the legendaries rather than other version exclusives. Totally unbiased because your favorite Pokemon is Koraidon. Dude, Koraidon is phenomenal. Koraidon is so cool. Like Koraidon and little baby crocodile, what's his name? Boy Coco. Some of the best Pokemon designs we'll ever have. Like you can direct quote me on that. I'm not afraid of the press. Koraidon's design is phenomenal. I love him so much. What do you guys think of Cyclizar as a Pokemon? Because I'm gonna be real with you. I don't hate him, but I do think that he could be a little bit better. Like, he seems a little bit unpolished, unfinished to me. Like, he needs a little bit more. Whether it be, like, make him, like, have more visible scales or, like, just give him, like, a better coloration. Solid 6 out of 10. Yeah, like, he's definitely not, like, I don't hate him. But, yeah, he just kind of basic. Yeah. I do wonder though, if they had have had like Rayquaza and then you've got like basic Rayquaza, how that would look. Hey Queen, thank you for the lurking. I hope your day was good. I hope you're having a good night. Gen 9 has such a good dex, it's insane. Gen 9 dex, really solid. Really good Pokedex. I really love the Gen 8 Pokedex though. And yes, I'm biased because it gave me my child Galarian Zigzagoon. But like, we also got Phalanx, we got Appleton, we got so many good ones in Gen 8. Whereas Gen 9, I'm a little bit more like, I have my favorites and then I've definitely got my ones that I don't care for at all. And I think just the overall dex of like what Pokemon we got in that game versus like what Pokemon we didn't have in other games. Like the fact that we got Dragalge back is so good. That is such a win. Really stuck out to you because you love so many of the legends. That's interesting. Like when I think of Generation 8 Pokedex, I really don't think of the legends. Like, I don't know, I think because like Sword, like Dog and then Shield Dog were just so, they are what they are. Oh dude, the Galarian birds go insane. Galarian birds are so cool. I would love to like homebrew my Switch just to be able to hunt those birds. Specifically do like a Roadrunner theme, like Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner theme for Zapdos. Zapdos freaking doing beep beep boom, running around the wild area is so good. Moltres goes insane though. You're still grinding Go to find the shiny birds? Jesus Christ. Do you have to put money into it to get the birds, or is it just a once a day check? Birds are from the daily incense, which is free. That's good. That is not bad at all. I don't hate that. Do you know the shiny legends and go? Dude, you know they will. They 100% will. We're gonna get the quartet for VGC completion stuff, and then they're gonna release Miraidon and Koraidon and go. 100%. Like if they give us Genesect and go, they're giving us everything else. You know what's happening. Don't even play. We know what's happening. Either that or they're gonna be like, here, do a thing and then get a free one via like this code. Mystery gift shiny one. Honestly, shiny Koraidon would make me open up Pokemon Go again and grind the hell out of that game. I really would. I would regret every second of it, but my god. Shiny Koraidon is just phenomenal, man. He's so good. Look at him. Look at him, look at him, look at him. What is it? Emerald, 2 sandwiches, Hippo. Scarlet Violet sprites, here we go. What number is Koraidon in the Pokedex? 1007, okay. So I'm gonna be scrolling. Wait. start from the top. Okay, 9, 7. Pictures. Oh yeah, cool, I got it. Sick. Right off the bat. Alright, check this out. Look at this Pokemon, man. Look at this absolute unit. Like, are you freaking kidding me? He's so cool. He's so cool. Like, do you know how badly I wish I could just do this and be shiny hunting for him? Shiny Chiyu is amazing. Dude, Dallas fully not being able to shiny hunt Chiyu and dress up as Darla from Finding Nemo for it, absolutely the worst thing to ever come out of Scarlet Violet. God awful. I've got to be real, I was always super into the saber-tooth tiger. Like the fact that it has like the old school spears for its teeth, like I just thought that was so cool. Like its design is so well done. Gem power's alright. Yeah. Compared to the others though, like I was always a bit more like, yeah, Gem Power was the one that I was like more drawn to at first. Design-wise amazing, shine-wise not amazing. Well, here's the trick to the answer for that. They're shiny locked. So the shiny opinion doesn't even matter. Isn't that so much fun? Isn't that the best news ever? Call it shampoo. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure you've just offended like multiple countries. Honestly, don't think it's a bad shiny. I think it's cool. I think it's like Homie was frozen over and now this is what he looks like when he's unfrozen. Like that was always the vibe that I got from it. Excuse me. Sneeze and least favorite of the quartet, but it's still 100% shiny hunter. I think my least favorite is probably the moose. Just because like he's so just forgettable to me. Ting Lu is underrated. Let me look at Ting Lu. Let me look at them. Violet, scroll. Yeah, Ting Lu does go crazy. I think it's more the fact that its head is just like a giant bowl. It's like what I can't get behind. Like it's a giant like ancient pot. Thank you, Torty. I appreciate it. I appreciate the blesses. Ting Lu has a cool shiny. What does that shiny look like? Yeah! So like the brown to the grey on it with the brown going green as well. Yeah, it's not the worst. I don't know. Like, it's just not a Pokemon that speaks to me. I think it just looks so basic outside of, like, this bit. You know? Like, I don't know. He's just a very... This is the type of Pokemon that I really just don't care about. Like, this to me gives me, like, the same vibes as, Venusian, Cobalion, Terrakion. And I'm like, I'm not a fan of Terrakion, so it just, like, doesn't, like, speak to me. Whereas, like... This one and this one are definitely more my speed, whereas these two are a little bit more like, I don't know. Like Wo-Chien, I became a fan of because of the memes. Whereas like these two designs have always been like, dude, these are so cool, you know? This guy absolutely sucks. Goldingo sucks. I'm sorry. This whole line could have been way better. Tatsugiri, one of my faves these days. Tatsugiri is crazy. Tatsugiri, Slitherwing, I love. Great Tusk, phenomenal. Iron Moth is really, really cool too. But honestly, I've always loved the ancient ones rather than the future ones. I gotta be real, I don't love Avalugg. Wow, I can't speak. I don't love this dude and I don't love this dude. This dude, we should have had the other bear. Braviary is so cool, man. Anyone who's like, bro, you like Braviary? That's cringe. And I'm like, why? Because it's an eagle? And you're so far up your own country's butt that you can't see anything other than like eagle. God bless America. It's like, that is a you problem. He's so cool. So Titans, the Tuttle are phenomenal. They're good. They're good guys. Cryogonal, so cool, man. This is one of the coolest ice types we have. So sad about what they did to the Paradox Swords of Justice. Yeah, I don't know. I love Walking Wake. I think Walking Wake is such a cool design of a Pokemon. Where are they in this dex? Are they seriously not added in? Wow. Yeah, I know they're the beasts. Oh wait, no, it's Paradox Swords of Justice. Sorry, I read that wrong. I read Swords of Justice and then my brain went to Paradox Beasts instead. Like... Iron Leaves, here we go. She ain't the worst. She ain't the worst. I just have an issue with just the future forms, I think. Just the metallic of them is so basic compared to this. This goes ballistic. Holder, Bundle, Crown, Iron Hands, Iron Jugulus, Leaves, Moth, Valiant. Oh, what's the name of Cabalion's one? Still Fighting introduced in Generation 5. I don't have it on here. Oh yeah, okay. Swords of Justice Paradox. What do they look like? He is cool. He is very, very cool. I like him. Iron Quake is very, very cool. This dude, I mean, did we expect anything less from this? Like, his design is already so basic that it's like... Also, here's the other thing as well. Like, their designs versus, like, what they could be... Yeah, I know it's fan art. I figured it out. I'm like, this is so ugly versus this. Like, this goes ballistic. Same with this. This is so cool for fan art. Yeah, I was trying to be like, look how cool this is versus this. And like this and this, like these are so just generic. Whereas it's like Terrakion already has such a good like surface area to be like, look at how cool this could be. It's kind of just like, eh. I really do think that the only one that got it really good was Walking Wake. Walking Wake is my favorite, everything else sucks. Although this dude, the amount of memes that came out of him is hilarious. Vaporeon, I love you. I love this little water cat so much. Swords of Justice are your favorite trio. It's so sad seeing them get kind of butchered. Yeah, I mean, do you expect anything less from Pokemon these days though? Like, it sucks. I hate being so jaded about Pokemon because I love it so much, you know? Which is why I don't play Scarlet and Violet, so that I'm not sad. And then I play these games. But dude, look at that freaking motorbike, man. He's so cool. He's so, so cool. Paradox Beasts are just amazing though. Might be your second favorite trio, either them or the normal beasts. I mean, the beasts in general are like, they're just such cool Pokemon. Also, you'll never catch me calling them dogs. I'm sorry, they're cats. They are big cats. They're a tiger, a lion, and a leopard. Dude, I have. They are so, so cute. They're so, so cute. I really want to get the Koraidon one. It's so hard to get merchandise of Koraidon just as a bike. He's so cute. The Terapagos one is super duper cute as well. Terapagos is just such a cute Pokemon, man. Did you guys watch? Matt released a video last night. He did a level 100 gauntlet based off like TCG cards that he pulled for Terapagos. I'm like, that's actually kind of fun. Like, I really like that. You can only fight these Pokemon based off what you pull. Okay, I won't spoil anything. I won't tell you if he got up to 100 or not. Matt running around a Terapagos is so adorable. Yeah. Dude, I love, that's one of the best features that SB ever brought in. Being able to just run around as your Pokemon is so cool. Like, do you know how desperately I wished that Galarian Zigzagoon could be put into SV just so I could run around as my Galarian Ziggy? Like, do you understand how ballistic my brain would go with that? Brain is falling apart. I'm so sorry for that message. You are all good. I got what you meant. 100% got what you meant. I need to run around. I've run around as Raichu a couple of times. I feel like I want to do it again. Just to like feel alive, you know? Synchro with ride forms of the legends? Yeah. Yeah, like let me synchro as motorbike form. Alright on. Like that would be so cool. Shining Catherine's videos of her like synchro hide and seeks with her friends is so fun. I love those videos. Like it really gives me like when I was super into Among Us and just watching like a bunch of YouTubers play Among Us together. I'm like, yep, this is fun. This is fun. This is a good time. Then on Twitter, people glitching the games where their characters like disappear off the ride is pretty much just synchro. Ask how they did it, but it was from Japanese accounts. I'm sure it can't be that hard to work out. Like the amount of glitches that just happen in the game from just like naturally just opening up a menu and then closing it. Kind of ridiculous. I wonder what the speedrun time is for the all category speedrun for SB, like with glitches. It's gonna be so fast. Yeah, dude, the amount of, yeah, specifically during co-op, the amount of glitches that occur, kind of insane. Like, it is very funny to me how it's like, damn, they really released a game that was 100% not polished or finished. Like, she'd barely come off that conveyor belt, okay? Dude, the glide speed glitch is so cool. And it's like, if you clip through like a certain wall, you end up just completely bypassing certain trainers and certain, what do you call it? Like, just certain events that have to happen to let you get to the next part. Okay, I'm not doing this actually. This song again? Okay. Okay, shuffle. I fully forgot that those games were advertised as choose your own adventure. You can do the gyms in any order, open world choice games. I fully forgot that they were advertised as that. I was talking to someone the other day. I'm like, yeah, I get up to usually like this gym and then I'm done. And they're like, but man, you can do the gyms in any order. I'm like, oh my girl, you cannot. That is a lie. It's so funny going back and watching the Scarlet Violet trailers. It's so funny. Because why do the games function the same way that the trailers do? Like, you know how you watch like the BDSP trailers and it's like the backgrounds clearly still need adjusting, like there's certain mechanics that aren't looking too great, but then you play the actual game and it's like, oh yeah, look, they actually did polish this up. Scarlet Violet did not happen. It's so funny. Oh, yawning. I'm not tired, I swear. Sometimes you just gotta yawn. I'm gonna be real with you guys. When it comes